What's going on, paisanos? V here. Before we begin my video, I just want to say thanks to all my Patreons. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know I've been slacking on setting up the Patreon setup. It'll get done soon. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to comment down below, #Q4V, to have your comment question answered at the end of the video. Ask anything. I own a card shop, we can talk about the market, anything really. Just comment down below, #Q4V. Also, since you're already down there, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification. Alright, onto the market watch. Fantastical Dragon Phantasme is really embarrassing when you really think about it. Now, we'll go over the market price, which is roughly around $91. We're going to see a first edition in mint, about 94s. And for the most part, everyone's playing this card in its side deck. I think it's a terrible card. If you want me to be honest with you, I think it's an absolutely terrible card. Now, the thing about Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, it is a great card for the side deck. That's a $94 card that you side in. So you play this card half the time in your matches, which blows my mind. Very few builds actually play this in the main deck, and rightfully so. It's actually bad against control matchups. With that said, I think this is a great card until we get Maxi. Like, that's literally what this card is. It's fake Maxi. That's $94. Once we get Maxi, fake Maxi goes away. Also, we're getting an unlimited edition of Savage Strike coming out soon. So, don't be surprised if this actually doesn't last at the $94 price point. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't think this card's that good. I think this card's a decent card. Don't get me wrong on that. But once I get Maxi, it's not needed. Next, Psychic Wheeler. This card has a high of $25, and look at the market price. You're seeing roughly around the $25 price point. We're actually seeing dropping down a little bit. It's actually around $23. I think this card's still phenomenal. I think I'll definitely see play in the meta, and I actually went in and got mine. It's roughly around $14 before it spiked to $25 last week. Moving forward, guys, everyone's freaking out about artifacts. We got Sanctums all over the place. Roughly around $4. I don't agree with this. I think this is a terrible overpriced, a high price point for a card that I think is going to be undervalued. And in fact, I'm going to be getting rid of my Sanctums because that's a lot of money for a card that's not really going to do much. That Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will be finding out within, I don't know, by this weekend, maybe next weekend. Look at the Ash Blossom and Joy Spring from the Structure X Soulburn. It's still high in value. Market price has this card roughly around $8, and that's where it is. Now, I have a bunch of Soulburner. I got, and that's only because I live in a small town. If you're in a major area, you probably don't have access to that, unfortunately. We are seeing places selling out. I mean, I'm hearing about Target selling out, Walmart selling out, GameStops, not even really getting many to begin with, but also still selling out, as well as local card stores overpricing their cards and overpricing their Structure X or Soulburner and making it harder for players to have access to cards like Common, Ash Blossom, and Joy Spring. That's kind of messed up. The problem with this card being, with Soulburner, is it wasn't rolled out properly, and I think Konami really messed up on this one, and I think a lot of people are getting hurt by it. Customers aren't happy, stores aren't happy, so today the distributors aren't really that happy, but they don't care because they own, this is huge corporations like Walmart and Target, so it's like, oh, we went down 2%, who cares? And Konami most likely isn't happy about this whole situation. Now, I hope that Konami rectifies this, but who knows, my friends, unfortunately. Moving forward, guys, Flame Mark Ruffalo is about 45 cents, but really it's 15 cents. And the market price is 45 cents. Listen, this card's decent. If this face card leaves the field, you can discard Cyber Monster, and if you do draw 2 cards, you're going to use this fact once per turn. We've seen at the Pro Play Games Tour, Blair Hunter use this, and it looked pretty good. And I think that this card can have more meta relevance in the future, depending how you want to do it. If you don't want to buy Lady Debugs, you can buy this card. It still kind of works out for the most part the same. It's kind of good, actually. Next, Ulti Duality. This card was hitting as high as $125 about a week and a half ago, roughly. Original market price of the card is roughly around 50s, and we're seeing the market price over here roughly around $54. Looking at it, it's finally going down, right? There's one 76, and the next one's roughly around 89. Look on the eBay, it's around 75s. So, Power Duality Ultis is finally going down a little bit, which is kind of cool, because I kind of want to get one of these. Well, actually, I need 2. Ulti Power Dualities. The original price point costs around $50, and now that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players realize, and that's the weird thing about this, Power Duality and Power Extravagance are just weird cards. Because the only players that actively want these cards is Subterra and Ultigeist players. And if you're playing Ultigeist, Well, let's be honest with you. You're probably running like Trap Check, which are around $30. Infinite Permits are roughly around $90. You're running a sub-engine in cards that don't really fit in, that are not deck specific like an Altergeist card, like the Marionetta, which is under $1. It's insane. But looking at Power Duality and Power Extravagance, they're definitely both still high value cards. And if you are looking to play decks at max value, you're probably going to want to get these. I have to. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. Up next, Left Arm Offering. Current market price is $5. $5. Now, it was rumored yesterday this card's going to be reprinted in the Spellcaster Structure deck as a common. And a lot of you players are like, well, there goes the value of Left Arm Offering. Not necessarily. Even though the card's coming out common, I still think Super Rare will still have value. I don't own any of these, but I guarantee you this will go down in value with the initial release of that Spellcaster Structure deck. And we gotta see how low this will go. And then we can talk about coming in and buying some of these. Because when this card, if this card was to go up in value, the common's not gonna spike. It's gonna be the Super Rare. Moving forward, guys, number 11, Big Eye. It's a great example of a high rarity version of a card going higher in value. Market price has this card roughly around $19, and it's not. It's actually $34 for Ulti Big Eye. Hopefully you have yours still. Almost near $38. I mean, we can look at all versions of Big Eye. For those Yu-Gi-Oh players out there that want access to this, you still have the Secret Rares, which is roughly around $5. You still have the Ultra Rares, which is roughly around $2. You don't have Gold Rares. You don't want Gold Rares. And you also have the other Ultra Rares that came on Battle's Legends like Revenge. That's under $1. But if you want your Ulti, we're talking 34s. Pretty good. So I'm really upset about Witcher Strike. I'm upset because this card should be $10 already. Market price has this card roughly around $12.50. First reason about this card is almost under $12. Okay, guys. It's time for Operation Talk Crap about Witcher Strike. Here's what we're going to do. This weekend, at your locals, everyone go to your locals and tell everybody, tell Magic players how bad Witcher Strike is. Let's get this card price at $10 already. I'm sick and tired looking at a $12 card that should be $10, so I can buy it at $3, so when it spikes, it hits $30. Let's get going, boys. Get in there. Okay, up next, Modoche Pudding says, Chaka a la mode. Price point of this card is roughly around $13. It's high, going higher. Modoches are still going higher. They're still worth money. And the crazy thing about Modoches, they've done absolutely zero in the meta. Now, with Darkness Neostorm, they're going to get Glass Vial, and maybe Modoches can see play then. Even then, I'm not too big a fan of that. Unless we get a TCG Modoche exclusive card, I don't think Modoches will see play, even with Glass Fully. Listen, I think Modoche is phenomenal as a deck. I really do enjoy the deck a lot. I love playing the deck, but if you're going to be honest with yourself, at the end of the day, the deck can't really do anything. Maybe with Glass Vial, that might all change, but then again, in Darkness Neostorm, we're going to get some new cards that also might change the meta. Looking at Ashodo Noyatalis, the market price has this card roughly around $12, and it's around $17. $17 for Noyatalis. Sell this card. Up next, Necros of Sophia, an ultimate reprinting of a Necros card that you don't know what it does. Literally, you're reading the text as I'm probably saying this. I'm not going to, because nobody really plays this. The market price has this card roughly around $3.40, and for first edition that you played, it's almost near $7. It quickly goes to $8. Page bombs out roughly around a $9 price point of Necros of Sophia Ultimate Rare. Now, sell this. Then again, you're a Necros player, you're probably not listening to a damn thing I'm saying. What, Necros getting a reprint? That's a rumor. Keep my Necros cards and lose value. Super Heavy Samurai Battle Ball is a hilariously looking card. $1.50 market price for Super Rare, and it's actually going higher in value. You got one listing for $2. After that, goes right into the $4 price listings. The next available ones, we're seeing them roughly around $4 to $5. It quickly goes to the bottom of the page where it ends around $7 to $8 for Super Heavy Samurai Battle Ball, a Super Rare in Cross Souls. You know, Cross Souls. That set that had Ghost Ogre, Clearing Synchro, Modoche a la mode, Noyatalis, Crystal Synchro, and everything else is just... This was a set that got little reception when it first came out, but as time goes on, it has like good value in this set. That's the weirdest thing about that. Like when it first came out, I think Gaia Pelio, the Ritual Beast, was like the value card. I mean, it's still kind of value, it's like 6s, but it wasn't crazy value. Dante Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss was actually pretty good at the time. It did get Ptolemaeus. I mean, it had some weird stuff because the meta was so different, but there's so many other cards that were just good in this set. Like I'm slowly realizing that Cross Souls was rolled out not as successfully as other sets, but became successful afterwards with the movement of the market. Oracle Zephyr used to be a big secret rare until it got the reprint. value-wise. 2018 Mega Tin Yugioh Skull Dread's going higher in value. Bleh. Listen, it's actually not going too crazy. In fact, looking at Yugioh Skull Dread, it's actually stopped and actually starting to go lower in value for the 2018 Mega Tin. Looking at evenly match, we're seeing the same thing. We're seeing roughly around, we're seeing one listing about 35s, and then it goes into like 39 to $40, like really quickly, for a $34 evenly match. And this is the Mega Tin evenly match. And the reason why is because it's a good card, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are realizing, oh wait a minute, those things, kind of want to play those. You see, evenly match is really good when you bait Salaman Grades back row, if they even have a back row, if they mess up and you get them, especially if you hand trap them, and they don't get the back row, and then you just evenly match Salaman Grades, and you're like, can you do the turn? Can you do your turn again? Because if not, you know what? Just attack the game. I don't know, it's pretty good. I know you can't attack, it's evenly match, I get it. Cursed Bamboo Sword. Okay, so market price has this card roughly around $3.35. First general plates are around $2.50. Then after that, it goes right into $3 for a common from the new challengers called Cursed Bamboo Sword. This is going to get reprinted eventually. In fact, I'm shocked it hasn't gotten reprinted yet, along with other swords, like Golden Bamboo Sword, which came out in Shadows of Valhalla. Oh my god, took them out saliva. Which came out in Shadows of Valhalla. Oh, Broken Bamboo Sword, which came out as a super rare in OTS Tournament Pack 4. In fact, I'm predicting this card getting reprinted relatively soon. In fact, it's almost April, and we're getting a new OTS pack in April, so we should be getting, well, or whatever Konami exclusive pack, if they don't call it OTS pack. I just call it OTS pack because it's easy to say. Wouldn't be surprised if Cursed Bamboo Sword got printed in that OTS pack, and this price declined in value. So if you're, hopefully you hunted this card in your quarter box, sell it, because it's about to lose a lot of value. Arrow Mage Jasmine is still high in value. Market price has this card roughly around $18. Looking at Fish in the Mids, $25 for Jasmine. $25. There's another arrow. Oh, Rosemary, which is about $8. I was looking at that one earlier. And, I don't know, I'm really excited about the plant links, but Jasmine needs a reprint. If we're talking, like, if we're going to get excited and really want to play plants, you can't have me buy $25 Jasmines. I mean, you can, Konami, as you had Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays, not myself, because I bought it for $6, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays by the Hidden City, which is pretty overpriced. But this better be the only money card, or I might not play the deck. Moving forward, guys, Eyes Rebellion Dragon Ultimate Rare has a market price of $5, and no, it's not. It's actually about $15. Now, I know this card was a lot higher this past weekend. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are looking to play the Pendulum build that plays Eyes Rebellion Dragon. You activate that quick play rank up spell, and then you go right into Cali. Sounds great. It did nothing. The biggest problem with Eyes Rebellion Dragon, in fact, that whole setup with the deck is it's acceptable to turn play a priority. Meaning when your opponent goes and he has a Kaiju, you die. To opponent goes, he has a Danko Sekka, guess what? Your play is trash, and you automatically lose the game. Well, I mean, they gotta play through it, but it's not that hard at that point. Or Spear Mode, oh my god, Spear Mode's really bad, because this deck leaves like 3 good cards on board, and if it gets Spear Mode, whew, it's game. Archfiend Eccentric is a relatively inexpensive card. Don't tell nobody except me, you, and by the time this video is fully seen, about 3,000 of our closest friends. Nobody else can know about Archfiend Eccentric. Nobody! This is our thing! Looking at Archfiend Eccentric Secret Rare that came out in Clash of Rebellion, Market price has a card roughly around $2.50. I already sped ahead to first edition. They're $3 each. $3 for Archfiend Eccentric. This card should be $75. $75! Now, it also came out in Premium Gold, Infinite Gold, and whoever has this card, you can make fun of them, because they probably have no socks. There's Pendulum Evolution, Super Rare. There's Star Deck Yugioh, a common. Get the hells out of here. $3 for Archfiend Eccentric. Now, if you want a limited edition version of this card, no big deal. It's going to run you $2. I'm just saying pay an extra $1 and get a Secret Rare Archfiend Eccentric. These used to be a lot of money. They're really nice looking, and they're pretty cool, and I think if Pendulums do get an invert hit, and they're going to want some kind of control or some, you know, some more stabilized play, I wouldn't be surprised if this card saw play again in the deck. And it wouldn't be a $3 card. Moving forward, guys, Performance Power Pendulum Sork is dirt cheap in the market. This card, at height, was $150 for this card. And I'll show you the other versions in a little bit and why I think this card is a crazy card that has huge potential. Looking at the Burning Abyss version of the Pendulum card, the market price has a card roughly around $1.50. Unlimited IE plays $1.20. First edition is $1.45. $1.45. If you're in your car, go grab your change, run in your locals and go, give me all your Pendulum Sorks. Literally, this card is super cheap right now. And I know a lot of you players go, well, V, a lot of good cards are, you know, for this card, with the market, is not the same. It's just shifted. I get it. But Performing Power Pendulum Sorcerer is still a phenomenal card, and for its low price for a secret rare, you should definitely get it. Looking at the other versions of this card, well, it only came out as a Mega Team card in 2016. As time goes away, as we move away from Performing Power Pendulum Sorcerer, if it does see meta play, we will have a super rare version to buy and a secret rare version to buy. I don't have to draw a map to let you know that the secret rare version is going to go higher in value. Throwing it out there. I only own 3 of these. I actually need to get more. Also me looking at the cards. Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon is another card that a lot of you players are moving in on. Now, it's actually lower than its market price. Market price has the show and jump version of this card at $23. Limited mint actually around 16s. And after that, it's roughly around 18s. Still under the $23. You get the secret rare, it's about $19. Once again, the market price is about 15s. You get the Dual Saga, which is gorgeous. They have a lightly played here about $4. After that, I start Dual Saga, hitting about 9s. My favorite version of a Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon is the Dual Terminal 4. The market price of this card roughly around $5, and then it's roughly around $9. For the most part, there's a lot of versions of this card, is what I'm trying to say. And they all have pretty much value besides the commons. Commons have like dollars, which still isn't that, it's trash. Looking at Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon, I feel like there's no wrong choices. I personally have the Dual Terminal 4 one. It's probably my favorite one. There's a limited amount of prices on the market, as well as the Dual Saga one. All versions, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But I just think this is a phenomenal card. Even the Super Rare is pretty nice, too, and there's a limited version of these on the market. The Super Rare Absolute Power 4 Special Edition, Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon, it's about $4. Higher than $3 market price. Looking at Brionic, Dual Saga, and this is why I love Dual Saga. I love this set, because Dual Saga had like post value, not immediate value. It had some alluring value, which one of them was Brionic, which everyone thought was good, and then it just tanked in the market. And now we're seeing come back up from a dead price point. Market price of Brionic is $6 for Dual Saga Brionic, okay? Looking at Dual Saga Brionic, well, we have 2 listings. It's almost bought out, so it's $10. Like, after these are gone, which is roughly around 8, it's about $10 for a Brionic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Dual Saga. Ultra Rare. Looking at other versions of Brionic, you still have DT1, about 27s. The Hidden Arsenal, Secret Rares, or about $15, almost near $17 for the Hidden Arsenal Secret Rares, HA01. Dual Sagas are up there. Like I said, the Super Rares are $8, bought out on the market. Only 2 people listing it. There's a War at 37 and a War at 15, but only 2 people have went through and got this one. The market price of the Super Rare Brionics are about $5 and their money. The Gold Series Haunted Mine Gold Rare version of Brionic is about $7 higher than its $4 market price. This card's bought out everywhere. It's a phenomenal card. And the last card I want to talk about was Different Dimensional Ground. I know I talked about this like the other day, but I literally love this card. I think this card's phenomenal on all grounds. If you're playing against Salamangreats, this card's good against. If you're playing against the Thunder Dragon variant, this card's good for that. And not bad against Strikers, actually, because, you know, they need to pop things. When they pop things, you Different Dimensional Ground. Like, it's just a really good card in general, what I'm trying to say. Like, Stand My Face, actually, I don't know. Maybe not Stand My Face. Maybe not good against Strikers. I definitely like this against Salamangreats. And I definitely love this against any kind of Thunder Dragon variant. Any Danger variant. Or you're playing Danger dot, fill in the blank of what else it is? Cool. Different Dimension Ground. Resolve that Danger Tsuchinoko there, my dude. Like, it's a great card. And during certain ending monsters on the graveyard, you can play instead. That's what it does. It's a super rare. It originally came out Celtic Blast. It has an ultra rare printing, but it's mass printed. So you can't get the ultra if you want to. I went in and bought the super rares. And there's not many in the market. I mean, Unlimited Light plates about $1. First edition is about 2s. But looking at the market over here, you're seeing a bunch of 1s and 2s on page 1. Going on the second page, of page 2, 1s is a 9. Holding this card roughly around the $4 price point. But after that, you see 2s and 3s besides that one. Going on the last page, once again, 1s and 2s. By the time I hit 6s, near the end, it's a $10 super rare. And after that one's gone, it's $18 for Different Dimension Ground. This card's great. And if you are playing Salamangreats, even though this card's good against you, you can use it in the mirror match. You can use it against Dangers. And that's one thing I like about this card. It's very versatile and very good at stopping the mirrors, or just a deck that, if a deck does a trick and the deck's a good deck, it's just good against that deck and good with that deck against the mirror match. Something about that I just really like. If you want, you can buy the Ultra Rares, by the way. Ultra Rares came out in Battles of Legends, Relentless Revenge, no, Light's Revenge, I'm sorry, 80 cents if you want to buy that. I just think the Super Rares are better. Original print of that is so much better than Ultra Rares. Okay, hashtag Q for V. Jerry Hand says, Hashtag QVV. Hey V, I love your videos. I watch them every night while I pack orders. Something I feel like I want everyone to think that he's in the Yu-Gi-Oh industry, but really, like, you know, like card shop industry, whatever. But I feel like he like this porn aside, he just as he's having, he just has the phone on. Okay. Question: will you be in Atlanta? I would love to meet up with you. Winky face. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Atlanta. I actually have no idea. It's on the air right now. I'm a really busy person as far as like my personal business, my side business, my life, my wife, my kids. I don't know. I would love to, though. And if I could, I would definitely love to make time to go down. I have a friend that lives in Atlanta, and I would love to hang out with him and bust his chops and hang out with all my buddies and fail out the 3v3 and just do side events. I would love to go to Atlanta. I just don't know if I can, unfortunately. Hopefully I can. If I could, I would absolutely go. Hopefully that answers your question. It was the crappiest way to answer a question. Let's do another one. I feel bad about that one. That one guy's pie. Hashtag QV. The Konami should bring back the super starter decks that came with the packs. No, it's horrible. It's a horrible idea. I think if you're going to bring starter decks that have have a starter deck that has packs from an actual set. Not these crappy, small, fake OTS packs with a bunch of commons in them. It's the most depressing packs I ever saw. In the super, I think you're talking about the Super Space Showdown Time starter deck with the pack. Yeah, it was terrible. You get a Dark Hole. Ooh. You get a Mirror Force. That's a hard one. Or Karaz. No, that's absolutely terrible. I think Yu-Gi-Oh players, if they are getting a star deck, which I think is fine, do a star deck, but give a pack of real set, like a Savage Strike, a pack of Soul Fusion. That would be awesome. Giving Yu-Gi-Oh players the ability to pull good cards out of those packs is amazing. You're a star deck. You're new to the game. You grab a star deck. You grab a pack. You pull $90 $94 Phantasme, and everyone wants to be your best friend, and you're like, cool, find me Salmon Great Slaves, and you do one of these, you go. And they scatter. They all hop in the car running to Target, Walmart, GameStop, and then when no one's around, I walk up to them and I go, I got you, goddamn Solomon Greats. It's a bag with star deck, that's all it is. Alright. Yugioh Kivo says, hashtag UVB. Best way to prep for regionals, it's going to be our first one, and I'm practicing a whole lot. Is there any legal proceedings that I need to do to make sure? Yes, you need to fill out Form 18-74, and after that, you got to go get a notary. Once you have your notary, you have to contact your local state and fill a form online. After having that form faxed to them, they're going to send you a form back to you in which you have to, no, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals. There's nothing legal about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals. As far as, I think he means like legal proceedings as far as like rulings. And you know what, Yugioh Kivo, you actually helped me shoehorn into what I wanted to say. Once I move, which I'm not sure if it's this week or next week, I gotta figure it out. But I'm driving down to another place to look for a place to move to. That's gonna be happening. Once I want to move as soon as possible, but once I move, I'm thinking about doing a series in which I just go over a card and we just smash it. Maybe I'll do it before I move. Who knows? But I want to go a series and go over cards and not really even specific cards with their rulings, as well as a series in which we talk about Konami specific rulings. Because I don't think there's no Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber out there that does. I mean, they do a lot of card rulings, but they don't do specific Konami rulings. That's very important. Konami has a lot of rulings in which players can get real sharked, like really badly. And I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know these rulings, and that's why a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players in big events get tripped up by these crappy, easily abusable rulings that Konami has laid out. And maybe I'll do a series in which we'll grab a ruling and we'll have a discussion about it. At first, we'll talk about what people do, why is it wrong, and I think we'll talk about why Konami, how to do it properly on the Konami's rulings. And if anyone has a problem with that, as far as like judges or at Yu-Gi-Oh events and you're starting to do these rulings, the coolest thing about these is you can easily refer them back to the link. I'll provide a link to most rulings. Most of some rulings Konami has are only for OTS stores. We could discuss those. I can't say exactly what they are because Konami confidentiality notice. But I would love that ability to discuss these rulings with you guys. So when you're at your locals, regionals, YCS, Pro Play Games, don't tell Konami. ARG, don't tell Konami. Any Yu-Gi-Oh event, you're in an alleyway, in a corner, cardboard box laid out. You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh for cash. Whatever you're doing, I'll have some rulings for you guys. I think you guys will find very helpful. That will allow you to become better players and play more proper game states in the game, which is huge. Judges love to see a proper game state. They do. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to comment hashtag Q for V at the end of these videos. And since you're already down there, like these amazing gentlemen, make sure to go over here and go over here. Your comment. Don't hit edit video, hit subscribe. Little thumbs uppies. Look at thumbs up. See, we all did it together. And if you're a troll, make sure to thumbs down, but actually type something because you chose a lazy. And hit the notification bell. Guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe. It's your boy V. And you guys have a great day.